Happy Thursday, everybody. Hey, I hope your week's going well. I got to tell you, this being out of lockdown is making me feel like things are moving faster. Kind of like when you get your training wheels off your bike. You know, we've kind of all been held back and told we can't do stuff, or we got to wait on stuff, or plans got put on hold, vacations got put on hold. Everything seems to kind of have ground to a standstill while we figure out what we're going to be allowed to do, what the proper medication is, all these things. What's the deal with my mortgage? What's the deal with my job? What's the deal with am I essential? You know, all those things that everybody's trying to figure out. But now that we're back and we're reacclimating ourselves to the previous things that we used to do and the previous daily routine that we used to have, it almost seems like re-engaging with my daily life has gotten faster. And I don't know if I'm trying to cram the last 3 months that we didn't do as much as we thought into what I've got coming forward, or if I've got something else going on. I don't know quite what it is. Maybe you guys have got that figured out already. But the reality is, when we look at what's going on and we look at what happened and where we sit now, I know a lot of us have taken the time to figure out, do we love what we do? Do we want to continue to do it? Do we love where we live? You know, I've been talking with my guy, Jeff Martell, over there at 43 Degrees North, and Paul Anderson about what's going on with the lending world and how things are happening and what's going on with the purchase and sales of new homes. And all of a sudden we're seeing things escalate. People are coming out of their houses. They're coming out of their cocoons. They're re-engaging with the market that they were in, but the buyers aren't there. I'm sorry, the buyers are there. The sellers aren't showing up as fast. So we're seeing a lot more product go under contract than is being brought to the market. But what I want to focus on, guys, is how fast everything seems to be going. I feel, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I feel like all of a sudden I'm stepping onto a freeway instead of getting an on-ramp, instead of getting brought back up to speed. It's just an instant thing where I'm supposed to be going back at the speed I was, or was it this fast? I feel like maybe we weren't moving this fast before, but now all of a sudden we're moving this fast, and maybe this is a little scary. Maybe I don't want to move this fast. And there's just a lot of things going on right now that just feel different, even though I'm very confident that it's the same as it was. I'm doing the same things that I did then. I'm not doing them any faster. I'm not doing any more of them. But it just seems to be that the speed is accelerated. And I don't know if you guys are seeing it the same way. But my question out of that is, as we go, are we wanting to keep moving at this speed? Is this what we wanted for our life? Is this what we believed our life was supposed to represent? Are we happy with what's going on? And I guess at the end of the day, the question that you guys can answer for yourselves, I'm trying to answer for myself, is what do I want this to look like? And it doesn't mean that all of a sudden I get to decide I'm going to do less, especially if I work for someone else. They're going to make sure that I continue to do what I did before in order to get the same rewards that I got before. But is this how I want it to happen? And is this where I want to live? We're seeing a huge influx of buyers from out of state that were thinking about coming our direction, that were maybe got postponed, or other things happened, or they just never wanted to make the jump, that now are all of a sudden wanting to make the jump. These are people that are looking to radically change their lifestyle because of what's happened in the last couple of months. I mean, we're talking about moving from, large metropolitans like Los Angeles, Sacramento, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland, Denver, into Boise, Idaho, into Twin Falls, Idaho, into parts of Oregon that are less populated, because the lifestyle is slower. The people are, the yards are bigger. Let's just say it that way. And people are looking to make radical change based on what we've been through. And some of that is the speed at which we work. right? Some of that is the speed at which we're allowing someone else to occupy our time is really what it boils down to. And I'm just wondering if you guys are having that. I'm wondering if you guys are seeing that. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to see your guys' feedback on where you guys are pulling your daily life around to, what you're seeing change in your world. Because I'm really, really interested, because there's going to be a huge case study that's going to come out of this whole thing, that's going to say, hey, we realized this. We didn't have any idea what we were going to do to mental health when we decided to shut the world down. We had no idea what it was going to do to our economy. Everything that we're seeing says our economy is springing back rather quickly. Because it was not an economic downturn, it was a forced downturn. It doesn't matter whether you believe COVID was bad or not. We all can agree that it was a forced economic closure that caused the unemployment, that caused the other issues. But now that we're looking at it, we're trying to figure out what we're doing next. We have the opportunity to look at that. But we're also seeing the ripple effect. You throw the rock into the pond and you see the ripples continue. What is it doing to mortgage? We've got some forbearance that's going on. We've got some people that are having some issues with qualifying for loans because now all of a sudden they've got a 2-month gap in 2-month gap in employment that has to be explained. And the lender, while they love you, that's a joke, they don't want the gap in employment. They don't want to know that. Even though you could have been let go at any time, as we saw layoffs happening last year, it doesn't mean that they want that to happen. So now you've got these different questions to answer. You've got these different scenarios going on. So all of that is changing, and I'm wanting to see what's going on with you guys. What are you seeing change in your worlds that is making it something that you guys are coming around and going, wow, this is not what I expected? I mean, nobody obviously in January expected COVID to affect us like it did, right? But nobody that thought through COVID has seen all of these ripples. So drop me your comments. Let me know your feedback of the things that you're seeing happen that are coming out of this, that are unintended consequences and or unintended bonuses that you're seeing because of what's happened. I want to see the good as well as the bad. And I want you guys to let me know what you're seeing, because I'm only one set of eyes, but I love your feedback. Guys, thanks for listening to me. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I can't believe we're only 3 more work days till Monday, guys. We only have the weekend and Friday to work through till we get back on track. Guys, I hope you make the most of it. As always, stay safe and stay sane. We'll talk to you later.